Let's get creative, as if we're not creative anyways. We're gonna
Yeah.
talk some creative stuff.
Yeah.
What was the exact moment Hear Me was born for you, and was there a personal experience that sparked you or
Ooh.
sparked it?
Yeah. Hammy was born 2 years ago. It was born 2 years ago. And what really sparked it would be my teenage years. It's always been in me. The frustration of styling my hair and being accepted, wearing it natural versus straight, long versus
Yeah,
curly,
I remember you.
putting extensions, not extensions, that good hair, bad hair conversation. It started with me with, I'm gonna shout out my favorite and filmmaker and director, and the reason why I went into acting was Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. But it was definitely no, it's not that. It's School Days.
School
That's the
days, school
film. Do the Right Thing got me
days.
wanting to do film because I saw people on the block being looking like us. But School Days and the
School
scene,
days was it.
yes,
School days was
yeah,
definitely it.
yeah.
Yeah, that
That
was
that's
definitely
the
it.
good hair, bad hair scene is what really had me start analyzing my hair.
When you were creating this place or this piece, what scared you the most about telling this story?
What scared me the most was the reactions that I would probably get from my, I won't say family, but from the matriarch of my
Yep,
family.
yep, 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 yep.
Because the hair stigma that I have and the insecurities that I have come from that. Come from, you have this, you have that. And unfortunately, I have to get cultural and realistic a little bit, but culturally, certain communities believe that long hair equals status, or length is status, or quality or type of hair. And that creates classism and separatism and division amongst our race. So it's been embedded in me, but I'm unlearning a lot of that because I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
And as I got older and became the woman I am today, I realized that culturally, all of our hair is beautiful, long, short, curly, straight, whatever texture it is, because our hair are the maps
Yep,
to our
yep,
freedom.
yep,
Okay, and
yep.
this is the first thing that was stripped from us the second we
Right.
stepped onto a boat. Not even say stepped on, we were put on the boat. They stripped us of our hair so
Yeah.
we could lose who we were, where we came from, and even what we were, gender wise.
Right.
So this hair
yeah.
is deep. I didn't
It's
realize
deep.
how
It's
deep it
deep.
was until I was playfully writing a poem. It was fun. Did a little, film out of fun. But then when I started to really dig deeper, I said,
You
this is
started discovering,
really
yeah,
a
a
serious
serious
matter.
thing, which
It's a
leads me to
serious
the
matter.
next question, where basically black hair carries joy, it carries pain, it carries pride, it carries politics. Which emotion felt the heaviest for you to unpack? Out of all of that, which is the
Out of
most,
those,
yeah,
out of what the hair carries, so far those emotions,
that it was for you to unpack that carries the most?
the joy. The joy
joy?
was the hardest to bring out because there are times that I've styled my hair and I didn't like it, but I put it that way because it would be acceptable in the space that I was about to enter. I would be like, all right, I'm gonna rock this look. It's not really me, but it fits. So I'll switch it up to fit in. And that's wrong. And so there was no joy there. But when I finally realized, you know what, I'm going to fully be me, and whatever mood I'm in, however I want to rock it, however I want to enter in and show up, I gotta be happy. I gotta love it. So now the joy is there.
If black hair could speak back to us with truth, do you think it would say, or what do you think it would say out loud that we avoid?
Well, you asking me my own question. If my hair could speak, what would it say?
What would it say?
So what would it say and what would it avoid?
Yes.
Okay. Black hair out loud. If just black hair in general could talk, not just my hair, just any black hair.
Just
black,
well,
our race?
let's use you. Let's use you.
All right.
Let's
Well,
talk about your black hair.
Well, it would truly say that I've been through the fire, even though I didn't want to get burned. But when I got burned, I still was able to heal from the burn. And
How did you get burnt? Like, what, like
physically, with the hot combs, the European standards that are placed inside of us. I mean, just keep it 100 real. We burn our hair, we perm our hair, we put a chemical.
Easter Sunday?
Okay.
Did your mom or did you guys ever, like, you remember
Hot comb?
I remember hot comb Easter Sunday?
We hot
and
combed
stuff.
our hair every time it got washed.
Really?
It never stayed natural. After a wash, it got air dried, sectioned into braids, got air dried.
Right.
And then once it was dry enough, the sizzle. Sit in the kitchen, the combs go on the stove, they get heated up under the flame, sizzle. So now we're sizzling our hair. But then it got to the perm era, which was a thing, and got the first perm. You're putting a chemical that's burning your scalp. And if you wait too long, your skin starts to peel.
It's crazy.
And they have to wash it out. And your hair's on fire.
I
why
remember,
are we doing this?
I don't even know why we're doing this, because, like, you know me back then in high school and back in...
remember being like,
every 2 weeks.
Wash it out. It's time to wash it out.
Every 2 weeks. I used to have, remember, a brand new hairdo, but now, you know, I'm still doing it, but I'll flip out with the wigs. Sometimes, believe it or not, I wear the natural, like, if you catch me, that is. But, you know, and I just realized, like, it's so true what you just said. I just realized, like, now I'm completely natural underneath this.
Great, yeah.
Completely natural right here.
And this is no judgment to anybody. I'm not attacking or insulting or, you know, anyone. People still perm their hair. The products are still out there. I'm just choosing not to do that anymore, because when you think about the institution that put it in place to teach us that we had to question our beauty, that to the point where we have to make adjustments to make it better. It's
crazy though, but like,
why are we questioning our beauty?
I was getting ready to ask you, why were we questioning that?
Exactly, because that's what was taught to us, but those who don't look like us.
Very sad in a way, if you think about it. Very sad in a way. And I remember back in school too, it's like, you know, my mom would, you know, would create all these beautiful hair bows and hairstyles and everything. And I would come to school and I would see others with different hair textures and hair types. And I would be like, well, why is my hair looking like this? How come my hair doesn't, you know, and my mom would be like, no, you cannot, you know, you don't perm your, like, you know, at a certain age, like, you know, you can't do that because it's too much. And then now I appreciate and understand, like, the value of, like, what my mom was teaching me, and was like teaching you to love yourself, love who you are, love who you are.
Yeah, think about the psychology of it. First, it's like, okay, perm your hair because you're not looking good enough or pretty enough, so you need to straighten it. Now you're perming your hair, so you get addicted to getting this perm. Okay, the new growth comes. Oh, it's been 3 weeks. I need to retouch. So then you go and do that. But heaven forbid you don't get to the shop, to the salon, or to whatever, and an extra week goes by, and another week. So now you're back to feeling ugly, or you feel like you're not pretty because I can't get that box. I can't get to that box of perm to put in my hair. And now I don't even want to go outside. I'm ashamed. So now we're back again. The psychology of the mind is now messing with us, telling us that we're not pretty again. Then we go get the perm and we're like, okay, now I'm good now. No, you were good before.
We were good before. It's a mindset.
Yeah.
And finish this sentence.
Okay, let's
all right. My hair taught me that I am...
Ooh, my hair taught me. My hair taught me that I am resilient.
You said that earlier too.
I'm resilient. It means I could withstand a lot because it's been burned, it's been cut, it's been trimmed, it's been permed, it's been twisted, it's been locked,
it's been dyed.
Yeah, and it's still here, thank God. You know, so yeah, my hair taught me that I'm resilient.
If someone is struggling with loving their natural self right now, okay, what would you say to them? What would you say to my love dolls and everybody if somebody, they're struggling? Because I do have some love dolls, young ones at that, who are having difficulty in loving themselves. What would you say to them?
I would tell them to look in the mirror.
Loving their natural, you know.
I would tell them to just have a conversation with themselves in the mirror. Look in the mirror. You know when you feel good. You know when you look in the mirror and you finally put that look together and you're happy with it. That's why we stand in the mirror, to get ready, to put on our coats, to comb, to put on makeup. We need reflection. So have a reflection moment, just you and yourself and nobody else. And you decide what is beautiful to you. And when you accept that, carry that and always be that. And if you run into people that tell you different, look into your mirror again. Now, you're not going to always have a mirror in front of you physically, but you will have one mentally. What that means is remind yourself of that moment that you decided that you were good enough. Because you are.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yes. You want to make some money?
It's time for Spin the Wheel at the Lyne Luv Dance with Lyne Luv Dance, the Love Dolls Lounge. All right. So here's the rules.
Okay.